Dabar noriu paprašyti trumpai dėmesio ir jau pabandom pradėti tada. Dabar, kad būtų visiems smagiau, jau lengviau ir visi būtų labiau atsipalaidavę, bus iš tikrųjų dvi tokios atidaromosios, kaip pasakykime, įkvepiančios dar kalbos. Tai pirmą mes pakviesim Jarą, kuris ką tik parskrido iš Silicio slėnio po mėnesio laiko ir yra praeitų metų projektas Busy Flow. Ir papasakos Toliau norėsim pakviesti kolegas iš Startup Monthly, papasakoti apie renginį, kuris bus už 2 savaičių Vilniuje ir kur ta viena ar dvi komandos iš šiandienos vilėmės, kad važiuos tenais. Ir paskui po šitų 2 žeminių kalbų iš tikrųjų pradėsime jūsų finalinius pristatymus. Po jų jūsų mentoriai, su kuriais vakar dirbote, susirinks trumpam 15-20 minučių iš tikrųjų nuspręsti, kurios yra tos idėjos. Ir tada bus trumpi apdovanojimai ir pabaiga. O vėliau visi grįšime ten, kur buvom ir bus vyno. Neilgai netempdamas duodu mikrofoną Jarą, kuris iš Busy Flow ir papasakos apie savo įspūdžius. Prašau.
Ačiū. Šiaip man sakė užsidėti maikoną, nes aš ką tik iš oro uosto. Ir ten reikėjo mašiną persirenginėti, nes aš tipo supok. Aš norėjau parodyti kelias nuotraukas. Nes prieš tai kelis kartus barkempė aš kalbėjau apie tai, kad probably there are people who don't understand Lithuanian, so I can talk in English, yeah? So last year I several times in different bar camps in Kaunas and in Vilnius talk, just go and emigrate from Lithuania. So now I would like to say why. Why it's a good idea, just not think about Lithuania. Because it's a photo from San Francisco and it's December. Please next. Next photo. And it's Christmas in San Francisco. So you will never see a snow and it's never cold there. This time I was in San Francisco like 2 days ago and it's like 18 degrees and it's cold, they think. Next photo. But what's the most cool thing that during December, it's in February, you can show for your girlfriend such kind of views. Next photo. And the most important, your clients are there. There are a lot of people, millions of people, and to be honest, this time all of people I saw had a smartphone. So probably it's in San Francisco and in New York, but really there are like, I think 100 million smartphone users. So if you're creating some app here in Lithuania, you don't have what to do. Really, don't think Lithuania, don't think Europe, because Europe is too small for us. And in the end of the day, next photo, you will see a view like this. It will be view from your office. So just go for it. Thank you.
Good afternoon, good evening everybody. My name is Mindaugas. I'm one of the organizers at Startup Monthly Vilnius. I hate microphones, so can you hear me? Yeah. I'm also a startupper myself. We're doing this thing called Pinevio, but it's about Startup Monthly today. So first of all, congratulations to Team Kaunas. It's a great event. It feels truly like in San Francisco. I've been to a couple of events there, and it's the same vibe. So we're getting there. It's great. Congratulations. For those who haven't heard or still considering, we have this conference or workshop thing going on after 2 weeks, 13th and 15th of April. It's called Startup Monthly Vilnius. It's one of the events that happen around the world. So these events take place in Tel Aviv, Moscow, Palo Alto, and for the first time in Vilnius. There is a team of startuppers and potential investors that are doing this monthly in San Francisco, and we made friends with them and invited to come to Vilnius and bring the knowledge, bring the know-how, and start building the community in San Francisco. No, what? Never mind. Can you hear me? Yeah. So I totally agree with Yaro, because we can build great stuff here, but the main goal has to be to export stuff and sell, have clients and users in Silicon Valley. We can do that, and Yaro has done it. There are other examples who did it, and we're trying to take these steps as well. So about the conference, 13, next slide please. Sorry? It's back, okay. So 13th and 15th of April, 3 days. We have participants from Baltic states and Scandinavia. We invited our brothers, Latvians and Estonians. Possibly have a team coming from Finland, Belarus, Ukraine, and we'll see, maybe somebody else. Next slide, please. So it's not only for fully formed and selling startups. It's for people who want to know what steps to take in order to create a startup. So if you ever thought about it, come over. We will give you a chance to hear about how to create a great startup from people coming from Silicon Valley. So currently we sold out all the teams, and we will give a prize to this event today. To the best startup, they will go on and participate in the event as a fully formed team. But we strongly invite you, and we would like to see your faces at the conference as visitors, to see how it's done. You will hear a lot of great presentations from Lithuania and the Baltics. Next slide, please. It says 12 things you need to know, and it starts from 4, but never mind. So it's all about lean startup methodology. The keynotes will be focused on how to build a great product, a great service, an innovative business model with the least resources possible. So I'm sure you all heard about lean startup methodology. Next emphasis is about team formation. So I can see Startup Weekend and the entire community in Lithuania know this very well and perfectly, and our startup has learned it the hard way. So it's all about team, team, team. You have to be able to build a product, design them, make them beautiful to use, and make them sell. Next one, please. So during the conference, on the first day, we will have icebreaker events, something like Startup Weekend, where we will try to foster the team building spirit. So we will try to do the same thing, build a team that is fully capable of delivering the product, but we will not build a product at this weekend. We will try to build a presentation that sells to investors. So this is what we're trying to communicate. It's all about communication to investors. Mentors from Silicon Valley. So we have David Weekley. He is the founder of one of the most successful and most important co-working spaces in Silicon Valley, Hacker Dojo. You can check it out. Their website is pretty much the wiki page. It's all about code and hacks and all that stuff. He's also a venture capital investor at Trinity Ventures. Maybe not the most known investment fund, but it's pretty important in Silicon Valley. Greg Kidd is a person who was one of the first to believe in Twitter idea. He was one of the first investors in Twitter. Right now he sits on board for Square, and Square, in my opinion, is the future of payments. So these guys know what they do. They invest in great things, and they are coming here to give feedback to you guys. Next slide, please. The grand prize for best teams at Startup Monthly Vilnius will be 7-week business development trip to Silicon Valley. All expenses paid. Woo, woo. More information at our website. Tickets are on sale. No more startups, no more participants. But we just talked to Justinas and Donatas today. We are going to arrange a group buying thing for this event. So for those who would like to come on and see this event as a visitor, please contact Startup Weekend team. Give your email and name, and we will give you a promotion code. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 visitors, we will give you a discount on this number. So, next one. Any questions, please email me or my colleagues. And what else? That's pretty much it. Oh, here's Pinevio, so shameless self-promotion. If you want to join the Silicon Valley team, we're going back to Silicon Valley in San Francisco. And if you're an engineer looking for startup experience, you can join us. Thank you.
So, I will keep talking in English just to keep the format. So, the way we're going to progress now is we will hear the pitches, and each team which does the pitch will have about 3 minutes, and then we'll try to do the feedback session where mentors will ask you maybe 3, 5 or 7 questions depending on your startup. So, not waiting any further, I'd like to invite the first team. So, who's number 1? So, who's number 1? Yeah, okay. Great applause.
Hello everybody, so I am Andrews. I am sorry for my bad English, but I try to do my best. So first of all, I want to thank you for a good weekend. We did a good job, and we would like to present our prototype. So what is the main point of our prototype? Is to combine all information about all Lithuanian real estate on the map in specific coordinates. So let's take a deeper look at this place where we are now. It's Rotušės Square, Kaunas. Yes? As I don't know, you can see it. So, and here we have Rotušės 20, and we can see a photo of this place, of this building, and we get such information like heat, price, air pollution, safety, and of course we can get more information about this building. Let's take one more step. Here you get the distance to the companies, distance to the schools, distance to universities, and of course other information. So, there is one more possibility in this website. You can add advertisements to sell or to rent real estate. Another point of this, if you are looking for real estate, you can use filters. The standard filters as price, area, and our filters as price of heating, safety, air pollution. And here you can see how the numbers of advertisements will change. So it's possibility to find real estates according not only the price and area and other standard filters, according to the quality of real estate. And we made the possibility to work in the map and in the list. You can get information of advertisements like price, other terms of this real estate. How much it costs, what is the area, what is the heating, when this built, the information this was put by the seller. And of course you can get the all quality of real estate. So that is our prototype. Thank you for your time. Our goal is to help owners, sellers and renters to make smart decisions about their homes, about the possibility to buy or to rent a home. Thank you very much.
So now I would like to invite any mentors to ask some questions. So who will be the first one? Okay, I'll do this.
Hello? Hey. I think about any possibility of creating a mobile application or iPad application for that.
Of course we are thinking.
And have you guys placed any business plan for that? How are you going to move forward? Maybe you will be looking for some investment, or are you going to the market directly? Maybe you have already some customers for that?
It doesn't work. I will talk as I can. Yes, we are looking for investment. You know, we have a business model, how we are going to work, and I can tell you more about this information if you would like, and if I have time. So the main point of our website is to get money from additional service, like icons on the map, like first advertisement in the list, like highlight the advertisement and so on. The main service, like add advertisement, it will be for free.
Good, thank you very much.
More questions? Somebody? Yeah.
Why are you doing this?
Why we are doing this, I will say, because the market of real estate in Lithuania, I think the price and the quality is not equal. I think that if the price is high, the people must know what is the quality of this real estate. So, and to change the world, we are doing this. To help people to make smart decisions about real estate.
Okay, but why are you doing this personally? What is the reason for you to do this?
For me personally, it's a new possibility to get new knowledge, to do something new.
Do you have any plans to make money on this?
We have plans, of course.
More questions? Guys, feel free, you know, try to have a discussion with this guy, try to give him some feedback. Tom?
What kind of investment are you looking for, and why do you need that investment?
We need investment for the advertising, and now we are working after our jobs, our free time, and we need one IT programmer who would work all day. Let's say, who can develop this website, and of course advertising. So,
What kind of investment do you need?
the amount of money. It's difficult to say how much we need for advertising. It's possibility to discuss this question. We don't have such an exact amount of money now, right now, but we need.
I have one question. Are you thinking when you get the investment, are you all four of you will quit the jobs, or are you still working? And you only hire that one coder?
We will quit our jobs when this website will bring money.
Okay, and if you don't have financial forecast, tell me, how are you gonna
We will move it by ourselves in free time.
Yeah, I understand, but do you have any financial forecast for your, to put it behind the investment?
Yes, we have.
That's very good. How much investment do you need then? Thanks.
More questions, or should we close this? Yeah, thank you very much. And yeah, team number 2.
Hi, I'm the man and I will be presenting. We have a game, a board game, a strategic board game for people who love setups of Catan, Civilization, or Age of Empires. Usually, when you have a game, you go to publisher, but there is a problem. Publisher have strict rules, and they don't care about game. It's just another name on the shelf. They put somewhere in the corner and forget. We love our game. We have a passion for it, and we need people who feel the same. So we decided to go to Kickstarter for crowdsourcing and ask 100 most influential board game geeks to support the game. People hate artwork, but love to give input and receive for it appreciation. So we will let them to decide how our game will look and feel. And we in the end, we have a plan to sell basic game and then customize it for some users. Victory, maybe birthday party, maybe wedding, or some other presents with your friends or enemies. Thank you, precious.
So, who has the first question? Algirdas, maybe you can be the icebreaker.
Okay, so probably the same question. Is this game are you this tabletop game? Do you have any like some real stuff done right now? Do you have some at least artwork?
I haven't anything here, but yes, there is game and 20 copies of it made to try.
So you have found a manufacturer for this game? Who would be creating the printing and manufacturing the...
We have...
Or you are doing this yourself?
Mes svarstom visus variantus.
Okay.
Maybe another question?
Have you intended to put MP in the photo of the game? Is it like trying to sell through him as a celebrity, or what's all about? Customization. Tell me the big secret.
Election is coming, and there's not much chances for him winning. But maybe his enemies would like to have the game back with him.
Is the message if you don't win the election, at least you can win the game or something? Or?
Yes.
Thank you.
So, what are you planning to do next?
To go to the start of the map.
Yeah. So this is your way. You're not looking for any investment or.
No, it's like a tool for marketing. You ask people who love the game to fund it, and it's not our game begins, but their game, because we added value to the making of game.
Okay, thank you. No more questions, guys? Very clear. Thank you. Team number 3.
Okay, hello everyone. Today I would like to present how we worked product all this weekend. We started with our education and information center, and we actually noticed two different problems. We have a large distance between people and decent education. Difficulties to find contact between students and tutors. Actually, I mean, it's really hard to find a good teacher when you are living in a small village, for example. And our solution is to create a virtual integrated platform for students and teachers. We would like to exchange their information, and our idea actually can be presented in 3 different words. It's ask, learn, and share. And
okay, and here is my turn. Okay, I'm gonna give you some tips about what exact
is that our platform. Well, the few words that gives to understand what it exactly is an education market for academic community, and we will build a space for this community via social networks, and there will be a ocean function to sell and buy courses, and that is a virtual class example, which we think that is how we think it will look like. And but there is main tools, the webcam, the desktop streaming, also the chat and interactive whiteboard. Okay, and now from where the money comes. We have students who buys the courses, and we have teachers who sell them. So we get a percent from the payment to our revenue, and in addition we have a specific advertisement system from which we get some extra money. So that's our business model in short. And now about finance.
Okay, and actually we decided that we will start our project. We will start in Lithuania because we didn't find any direct competitors. And what we made our finance accounting was that in the first year we will have 54,000 revenue. And in the second year we are planning to present this idea to Romania because of the low education system level. In the third year we are planning to introduce this idea to Poland market, and in the third year ending we are planning to have 200 revenue. Okay, thank you for your attention.
Okay, so since these guys really made a lot of homework, Mindaugas.
Wonderful idea. I have a couple of questions. Do you know any competitors?
Yeah, actually we found out some competitors. It's supposed to be Buddy School or Kahan Academy.
What country are they in?
Yeah, but basically they are global, but they don't provide the exact product that we are, and they are in some kind of more specific places. Again, we want to take everything into one place to create a place where they could teach and learn. So that's the point, is that it will provide everything you need.
Actually, you can, for example, find where you can find to learn languages, or where you can teach mathematics and so on. Like, there's no one platform where you can find everything you want.
I'm just checking if you looked at the competition. Other question would be, I like your idea, that's why I'm asking these questions. What are your expected distribution channels? How are you going to make it spread and get used?
Our distribution, we are thinking about schools, universities, maybe organizations. I mean, for example, there are a lot of events as career days, there are a lot of magazines as where you can study, and so on. It's not the problem how to reach our customers. It's, there are a lot of ways, because I think it's really a big potential idea.
We will use professional unions of teachers.
So, a couple of tips. Think about other markets, not Romania or Poland. Think about UK, US after done Lithuania. just think big all the time. And regarding the partnerships, regarding distribution channels, think about big partnerships, like Kaufman Foundation or something like that. You will have struggle, when you're progressing with this prototype, you will have struggle reaching every individual school or university or society or whatever. Get a partner. They will help you get grants or whatever and grow. So, great idea.
Yeah. Really, me and Mindaugas are interested because we had something similar on our minds a few years ago. One thing, what's your competitive advantage and how are you going to maintain it? Because everyone can go and do it.
Competitive advantage would be these different integrated tools, like Blackboard, chat, where you can actually, like time viewer, where you can see how another person can teach you. What is other competitive advantage?
How can you protect yourself from me coming in and doing more?
We create physically there is a difference between physical and internet learning, and physically you cannot reach so high level of quality in physical way.
Is there some unique technology behind this? To have some, is it based on some unique technology? Like, what do you think would be, or is it just a simple technology? Simply that what your value is your network of those teachers and kids, or your value is actually the system that can build the thing like that? You have already the system for that, or some what is it technical? Is a server, is it like intellectual property or something like that?
The main point is the market, just an education market, and the place we can buy or sell your knowledge.
How are you going to attract tutors to this project? Because if we are talking about learning process, so they're gonna get income, so they will be visible to all the audiences who want to check their revenue or income. So how are you gonna attract those tutors to show themselves and to get payment? Because they have to have some kind of legal form to get revenue.
Yes, we thought about that. For example, there is a kind of thing about the distance problem we mentioned in the presentation. So, in this platform, there is no such a thing as distances. So you reduce the amount of money which you spent on traveling, on the transportation, and such a things. It's a choice of tutors.
So basically, they're gonna have some kind of legal form, right? To participate in your project, they have to have some kind of legal form to accept payment, right?
Kind of place for people, for example, who are living in the village. They can realize this information, and I mean, the market is just for example for people who are living in small villages.
So, team number 4. Okay, team number 4.
Ignas Rubikas.
Donatas Marius.
And we're going to present a civil participation platform, Mano Seimas LT.
Startuoliai. Norite anekdotą? Okay. Nors tai skambės rimtai, tiesiog įsigilinkite į esmę ir galbūt tai bus juokinga. Pirmasis. Kubilius charizmatiškas. Juozas Babilius vairavo blaivus. Juokas nei... Nors skamba tragikomiškai, tačiau tokia yra realybė. Mūsų tikslas – sukurti platformą, kurioje tauta, tai yra visi mes, paprastu ir smagiu būdu galėtų ištarti mums, ne visiem.
And I'm sorry for the Lithuanian introducing because, as you see, the jokes are not for the English audience. It would be too cruel to tell it to them. But I think we have still some hope. So, for example, we have very objective television, as you all know, as a source of information. We also have even more objective press. And after all, you probably all know the genius of design, the official website of the parliament. So the situation might seem hopeless, but we think that there might be a solution. I think we have a solution. As all of you know, knowledge is power. I personally think we already had too much bullshit and facts. And for example, when was the last time you voted?
Last election!
Okay, so you're cool. But did you know what was really the person that you voted for?
Yeah.
Do you know them? Did you meet them personally? Do you know what they've done?
Yes!
Oh really? Okay, I don't know actually personally. I'm not that smart. So the problem our test wants to actually solve is to give you a test that will allow you to choose your MPs that correspond with your, who think like you, and whose attitudes correspond with your attitudes. And we're basing not on what they promised before the election, but what they actually did after the election. And our solution is still under development, but by going to this URL, you can just try a working test by yourself. So just try it if you have an iPad or a laptop. And you know, Yoda says, the power is strong, and his wisdom is the best. And the powers of our test are three. The first one, our test is very simple. The second one, it is fully customizable. You can get results after answering either 2, 20, 200, or even 2,000 questions if you wish. And the third strength of our test is that you don't need any political knowledge to do it. You just go, you just answer the questions, and you have the answer which members of parliament work for you. So, to sum up, where we are at the moment is we have a fully functioning test. It has to undergo some developments. We also have a dedicated team. We have a partnership with many NGOs, associations, and finally we have a huge commitment to complete the project before the election comes. Where we're going at the moment, so we're going to develop a website with even more features than this test has, and also we're going to develop an app where people can actually express their opinion and comment live on TV shows and radios. And finally, we're going to integrate our website with mass media outlets. What do we need? First thing is we need that every one of you shares the idea with your friends and acquaintances. Second thing, we need more team members. So we need programmers, we need designers, we really need marketers and public relations specialists. Of course, it's not for free, but we have some funds. But what we really need is, if you really care, please come and donate for us. Thank you.
Na ir pabaigai dar keletas komiškai rimtų situacijų. Nuo šiol politikai laikysis rinkiminių pažadų. Ačiū. Jie nebeims kyšių. Politikams rūpės tautos nuomonė ir duobės gatvėse. Tokie dalykai skamba ko netragikomiškai, tačiau tai yra mūsų realybė.
Ir iš tiesų mūsų tikslas, kalbant rimtai, yra tai pakeisti. Ačiū.
There are some questions.
Do you have a goal to keep the society interested in the webpage after the elections?
Absolutely. Okay. Absolutely. Yeah, the test is just the beginning, and we're going to always maintain the hot theme rubric, where you have the current theme, and you can actually express your opinion. We already developed the design, but we could show you, but I don't know the URL now. So there's a hot theme that you can comment on, and the best comments go to the media outlets like TV shows and so on. That is our plan. And it's really easy to administer because you only need to choose the themes, and everyone and everything else is done by the users of the website.
So the model is sustainable.
Just an idea for you, maybe it makes sense to contact Transparency International to get funding. Because it's not commercial startup, as I understand.
It's social, social project.
Guys, I'm not so familiar with Lithuanian political. The only one person I saw here that looks familiar for me is Yoda. So, what I think, I don't have any questions yet, but I think that you guys really and truly Jedis.
Hello. I just wanted to make a comment that you shouldn't probably choose 3 people to point out almost attack, you know. And you saw the reaction from the audience. They didn't laugh from these jokes. So you should underline the common good that you're providing and not some politician, because it looks like you support some others maybe. I don't know.
Well, it was just a way to, it was a humor, so I'm sorry for those who didn't understand, but just a way to highlight It's a way to present the problem.
Your pitch started off not very well, and I agree with Eddie on that. Sorry, maybe my humor is not also on the right level, but it turned out really well after a few minutes when you start actually talking about what you're doing. And if I were you, I would start from that and then keep jokes afterwards.
Okay, thanks for the advice.
Thank you. And now, team number 5. Meal Logistics.
Hello everybody, I'm Tomas Jokubauskas. We have a meal logistic platform. It's a business plan for investors. Please, next slide. How it's work? So we have suppliers, we have consumers, and we have 5 days orders, 5-day order. And if consumer is big, he got biggest discount. If consumer is smallest, he got smaller discount. And it's simple to planning productions for for suppliers, for consumers. It's good for planning dinner time. Next slide, please. So when the order is made, you can compare the meal. So the first one is right decision. Second, how we see, not very. By colors, by other descriptions. We have colorist calculator and nutrition facts calculator. Next slide, please. So platform advantages. Best price for the meal. Meal quality control. Proper eating habits. Free logistic platform for meal savers and of course loyal clients. That's it.
Thank you. No questions, guys?
Can I still order junk food on your side?
Of course.
Do you promote healthy options anyhow?
No, we're not promoting. Consumer can choose what if you can choose right decision or wrong decision. More questions?
I have a very short question because we talked yesterday and it's a really nice idea, but so will you be responsible yourself for the good quality and that the client has not died, basically, or it's going to be transferred to the supplier of your supplier? Okay.
We only connect.
So you basically say you connect the client to the supplier?
Basically connect the client with the suppliers and this platform do the job.
Okay, thank you.
More questions, anybody? Come on.
What is the benefit for your supplier to participate in this project? How are you going to attract customers for them, and how are you going to attract suppliers to the project?
Supplier can planning production line. Consumer can save the money because he made order for 5 days and save the money. Like Groupon.
But do you think it will be cheaper, let's say if we compare with a business lunch, where you can have also so many possibilities to choose from different restaurants, what is around you?
Yes, you can choose different restaurants and you can choose different prices and you choose the best price for you. And you make the order for 5 days and it's possibility to save 20, 40, 30% of the price of 1 unit.
Sorry, maybe I was not so clear with this question. Actually, if I just a regular guy, okay, and I see this possibility, but I must plan for the 5 days, and maybe this is like a lottery. If I don't want Wednesday to eat what I order in advance, and let's say I just go to the regular restaurant physically, I just go there, and I see, you know, the business lunch possibility, and I say, okay, this day is okay for me, this business lunch, and let's say this is about 12 liters, and this is full business lunch, it's an average. And do you think they can make much more cheaper, 8, 7, 5 liters?
Yes, it's possible of making much cheaper, about 20–30%.
Actually, business lunch, I think this is already 50% discount. So this is why you must think very clearly, because even the delivery things, they should count. So must be very sharp.
I'm not so quite sure that I'm got the idea. You said that this is the delivery service which will be useful for 5 days in advance. I need to order something. You know, I don't know what I'm going to need to eat in 1 hour. And it's a bit strange that, you know, it's... can you explain it just once again?
But you can plan it, what you eat the next day or last day. Maybe other people can plan it with.
So,
like, oh, you know what? Let's have some pizza and suddenly something like this.
For me, it's a good idea. For other people, we're answering other people they choose the system or not. Opinion was very different, but almost everybody thought that it's a good idea for 5 days. Make the order for 5 days.
The food will be not will be prepared just 5 days before, you know.
No more questions, guys, yeah? Thank you very much. Team number 6, Energy from the Sky. Very welcome here.
Hello, my name is Arturas and I'm presenting my idea, Energy from the Sky. My idea is to make such airborne hybrid model that would collect energy from the wind. So the main objects of this system is to expand wind energy potential, to make it more accessible to an individual consumer, collect energy in from the high velocity winds at the high altitude. So the basic principle of operation of the system is that the air balloon, one of the parts of this hybrid, is filled with gas like hydrogen or helium, and it rises all the system to the level where the winds become stronger, and at that point all the lifting part is taken by the balloon aerodynamic body and wind system. So it lifts even higher and start to generate energy from higher velocity wind. And it reaches the highest efficiency of the generating of the wind turbines. So the generated energy goes back to the ground station, and it could be used for individual consumer purpose. For example, to recharge electromobile or to maintain or to use it for house maintenance. This graph shows the wind energy power efficiency depending on the height. You can we wanted to calculate basic principle system very roughly. So we take a basic design, just a balloon, generators, and some body. We ignored aerodynamic body advantages, and we calculated the needed cost. Excuse for the slide. So, total price is 70,000 liters. Excuse me, 17. So we calculated the system for this model and calculated the maintained cost every year. We summarized these sums and created a graph where you can see the total cost of energy if we use that system, for example, for 15 years. The wind generators work properly for 15 years, so we consider that our system will be effective for 15 years. So if we use the system for 15 years, our price of made electricity will be less than 50 cents. And the red line shows the price of Lesto, or suggested price of Lesto. We added 3% of the cost for every year. So that's all.
Great project. Who else is doing that?
I'm alone and with the help of my mentor.
Competition in the world, MIT lab, Stanford University, there must be something like that going on, or is there not?
Yes, there is a competition, but they use different types of design. They use kite systems, Zeppelin style systems, designs, but I think that my design is more stable. So it's better for individual user, because it will be smaller. Other competitors they are trying to create such airborne system for higher voltage, for higher energy. More energy. And my object is to create a system for individual user.
So a single person can buy that and have it above the house. How high do you think you can get this system up?
We need to this population is for 500 meters altitude. I think that it could lift that even higher. It depends from the aerodynamics of the body.
Okay.
It's research. Just the beginning.
Great project. I suggest you go ahead and do it. Just some suggestions. You might want to check how it's going to disturb, airplanes, helicopters, and all that stuff. There must be some legal regulation for that.
I think that the wings, automated wings, will make all the systems stable at the same point at the same point at the altitude that we choose. It will be lower.
So I understand you were an engineering student at university building this project, right? Or you were? Okay. Well, great idea. I support it.
I suppose it's primarily meant to be used for private use, yes? More for like private houses and so on, or for large businesses.
Can you repeat the question, please?
I suppose it's meant to be used primarily for private use, right?
Yes.
Have you compared your system to existing windmills, which generates from the energy from the wind? One of them, they stand on the ground, and others are moved out to sea. And in the sea, there is always higher winds, and it's quite high velocity. What's the efficiency of your model?
I think that if we compare the energy that this model makes and the energy that the ground station makes, if we make the same amount of energy, but we compare the cost of money in design, would cost less. We calculated it.
The wind is here. So, any questions from?
Yeah, I have a question. How about the windstorms and hurricanes? Are you ready for that?
You're going to ground it.
Yes, the best way to avoid the problem. At this point. Okay.
Any more questions? Finally.
how easy it is for Chinese to copy it.
I think it's easy system. It's not so easy made system. All the hard work is to get the hardest point is to make effective aerodynamic body of the balloon. So Chinese can easily produce cheaper than
No.
We have cheaper war power, so yes, we find the possibility.
Thank you very much. And team number 7, Never Future.
Hello everyone. I'll try to make this microphone work for 3 minutes. Let's wait. So first of all, let's start with a little question. Would you like to kill for ecology? No. Yes, we have first customers here. We're happy about it. So I'm here to present you Never Future. It is action mobile role-playing game that is designed to train ecological mindset. So let's go on. We have one problem. We actually have 2 problems. The main problem is that we do not have entertaining enough education games. All education games are really boring. You just take one thing, you put into some bag, and that's it. After 5 minutes, you end up with this game. It's all drag and drop, and it's really boring. Most of educating games, they are not really involving. They're really, well, they do not have a real storyline, and they are not really fun. So we have a solution. It's a mobile role-playing game about ecology. A game that trains you to think about your environment. So first of all, what all games should have is killing stuff. Destroying stuff in various ways. But it's not only about destroying stuff, it's about cleaning afterwards also. All over different kind of garbage, different kind of cans, different kind of recycling machines, and you must go on further for bigger and more variety of trash. So our game advantages. First of all, it is about the environment that we live in. Most of the games like SimCity or let's say Civilization series, you just do not really care about pollution because it's somewhere far, far away. In this game, it's just right over here. You can just smell that. So there's no really any action role-playing games on mobile platforms. And even more, furthermore, there's no action role-playing games for ecological thinking. So we have a market. Our business model, its main target is application market. We have a premium business model design. It means that you can play a game for free, but in order to get better recycling machines, you must pay. So our target audience is people from 25 to 34 years, and why? Because they actually play these games and they pay money for playing these games, and also they do have children, most of them, and they can train their children to develop ecological mindset. So where we are? We have a working prototype. We have recognition in international contests. Actually, we went through the first 2 or 3 stages, I believe. And we have a well-established team that is working for half a year already. So what do we need? We need 6 months, and we need a publisher. We also need 35,000 euros to get our start. And what about income? We mainly expect that our main income will be from Apple market iPhones, like 70%. And main thing is in 1 month, we guarantee so far. Payback of your investment. And in 3 months, we'll do 30% revenue. So main points, recycling in a fun destroying way, lots of action, and product developed by a well-established team. So thank you, and if there's a good reason to kill, it is kill for a college.
Question. Good presentation. Just a short comment. You would probably save some cost if you would not develop for Android and Windows Phone 7, and would maybe easily attract investment. It's much easier to monetize on iPhone only.
Of course, we'll consider that and make our calculation. Thank you.
Otherwise, if you have some good connections with the publishers who are dealing with the Windows Phone, I think that there is some new company, Upcamp, like Upcamp. They are dealing with the Windows Phone. They're working with Omnitel. So, you know, they could be a great partner.
Thank you.
It's actually you. You want to say something?
No, it just happened and it went for, like, the start of the weekend for apps only. Yeah. Just that.
More questions. So guys, what's next? How much users are you planning to have in like 2 years? Are you going to go global and like immediately? But how are you going to integrate with real ecology stuff, with the garbage collection, like in everywhere in the world? Is the idea of having just this game and fun, or the idea is to actually go and clean the world, and you are planning to work with the cleaners and with the communities that are cleaning?
So I believe it was 2 questions. First of all, how many users are we going to plan for a year? I believe hundreds of thousands, something, maybe more. And the thing, first of all, you have to see things and think about things. If you see in a computer game that people think and talk about trash in a computer fun environment, you may start thinking about it. And the next step, of course, it depends on our team what we decide, and it depends on the community that is playing the game. I believe the community is smart enough to propose new kind of a development trajectories for our products. So, is that answer?
Thank you, guys.
And yeah.
Hello everyone, we are from Globes.lt team, means in English it would be podcast. Oh yeah, I forgot the microphone. So, I think everybody have encountered at least one of those. You see a lot of potholes in the street, and we decided to provide you some kind of solution. I think everybody in the audience have some kind of smartphones which you can use for tracking the potholes. And I think you can just put your phone on the dashboard and leave it, and it will track a lot of potholes, and it will send data to us, to our servers. And of course, it would be useful for you to get a knowledge about other potholes and other interesting points on the street, like, for example, other big traffic jams or so you can get information back from the server. So, come back. So as you can see, you can send the data to the server and get it back. Other idea where we can use the data which we collect from the users is to act, to influence the local government or to influence local businesses to repair the streets, to repair the holes, which firstly we have to gather quite big community which will see the problem, and that community can show the problem. We can provide real statistics, real data to some kind of people who can really fix the problems. To fix the problems on the street. So next step, we have already a working prototype. We have already working prototype. It is 2 apps one app for Android and 1 app for iPhone phones, which can already track the data. And here you can see on the website duobes.lt. Here is a data which can be shown in real time. We had a test drive around Kaunas to show you that we really have some kind of a few potholes in Kaunas. So, next steps. Next step will be further development of the system. We did a really great job this weekend. We got from idea to working prototype, but we need we need further system development to polish all the corners. We need to start real communication with government or even with the local businesses who can help us to get streets fixed. We believe that we can get support from car driver communities and also support from press. So the future is like that. And I'm really happy to show you, here is our team. We established in this start of this weekend. We made this product to work live, and I'm really happy to meet those really great guys which we work with.
Questions? What is your vision of this product? Because potholes there is a problem, but where are you going with this? Where do you see this product in a year or so?
I believe the first step would be to gather the community which find the product, finish the product so that people can use that app each day, so that they will provide the real-time data and they will get the real-time data back, to get the value back. Later on, when we will have some kind of local community which can provide the data, later on, after a few years, maybe we can even sell that data, to integrate with other bigger systems to provide a better product for our customers or even other people.
Are you going beyond potholes and actually providing or facilitating a framework where you can actually communicate with your council?
There are some ideas to go further, but we have only first weekend when we are working on this. We are trying to concentrate on one small step.
How does the actual product work? Do I have to manually take out my phone and press something, or does it automatically do something?
You have to turn on our app, and it should be turned on while you're driving. You stop the car, you press upload data, and you get the data to the server. Well, at least at this moment it works like this. And you can see the data on the website.
So I understand your business model is to get a business to fund to fix a pothole or something like that, right?
Yeah.
This could be funded by Maximo, the one that you have right there.
It could be. It could be funded by you, maybe. One of the aims is, one of the values for the user is he can get informed about this kind of potholes in front of him. So this is maybe the first value. Yeah, to avoid.
And this will be some kind of a sound, like beep or
Uh-oh! We were thinking about this. As I said, the product is in a development stage. We are trying to get as much as only bigger ones. You know, if you ride around the Rotusche, there are really a lot of small bumps. We are trying to filter them out, then that you can see only real problems in the street.
Draining the battery, have you checked it so bad?
You have used GPS on your phone. We understand that if you're a user of a phone, you...
Uh-oh. Okay, so the last question.
I just want to make sure if I got it right. So you will be concentrating on fundraising to fix the holes, or will you be concentrating on the municipalities to fix the problems that the citizens mark?
Both ways are good, and we didn't decide which is better at the moment. There are ideas to polish.
Thank you.
For iPhones, so you can see the same data it is being displayed here.
You built it over the weekend?
Yeah.
Hello everyone, my name is Hagna and I'm going to talk about Tiny Invoice, a simple program on web that helps you to write invoices for your customers when you are a freelancer. And as we know, most of the freelancers are usually artists and designers, so people like that who don't really know much about finance and taxing. So this is something that helps them. And it is really easy to use, so my friend will show. It's like a 4-step thing, so you'll see. Okay, so first of all, you log in or register first. Here you just press a new invoice and type in the necessary information about your client. There's this really nice option here because you can enter the price, like you can enter the amount of money you want to get after taxes, and it counts how much you have to ask from your customer. So you enter 500 that you will get instantly, and it gives you 654, which you will have to ask from your customer. And after adding all the goods or services, you just start. Yeah, and you have HTML or PDF, or you can just print it or email. So this is the final work. Yeah, and the additional value is that there's another page in there where all the information about your taxes is accumulated. Like what kind of okay, English taxes.
Yeah.
So
it tells you what do you have to put into your tax receipt at the end of the year, so that you don't have to contact yourself also.
yeah, just
Declaration.
yes, for declaration or for paying that. It counts off everything. So okay, first of all, it's a very simple business model. We don't really look for a huge profit per start, so it's just a break-even point would be after having 3 customers that that write more than 5 invoices per month, because if you write less than 5, you get all the things for free, and if you use it more often, you have to pay 15 ligas. And yeah, as you see, the fixed costs are quite low, and so the break-even is after 3 customers that pay those 15 ligas per month. The main rivals are Sąskaitėlė, ASAP, and invoice.tax.lt. And well, first of all, Sąskaitėlė doesn't have any tax estimations. They only provide you with a possibility to write the invoice. ASAP is currently not serving for freelancers. It's only for small businesses or bigger businesses. So, plus it has a really complicated system, and invoice.tax.lt has also a really complicated system that could be a disadvantage for customers who don't really know much about taxing and everything. And so our strengths are that we suggest the price which you should ask from the customer. We update, of course, all the changes in taxing system. It's simple, adapted to a basic, most likely freelancer situation. So, yeah, I won't expand here. And plus, it's a modular system for further growth. So it will be easy to add other possible things, like to help the consumer.
Project management or time tracking and stuff like that.
Yeah. Lots of space to expand, if you want. So, thank you for attention and questions then.
And what are your plans for the future? For example, mobile platform.
Yeah, well, what we have is a backend that delivers everything through an API, so you can do whatever you want on top of that. And for now, we just want to get the web version running. We have a working with that, but there are still some corners to polish. We did work. And after that, we start and we see what people want. If they want mobile app, we'll go there. If they want project management, we'll go there.
Okay.
Where are you planning to expand your business? Like, I hope that you're not doing this for Lithuania only.
Well, it's possible to expand, definitely. Well, you just have to adopt it to other countries' taxing system, that's all. Just add some numbers, some formulas, and it's ready to go.
So after Lithuania, probably some big countries with a big user base, it is kind of a little bit difficult. You have to invest a lot of time in learning the taxing system, so you have to start with the big ones for it to be profitable.
Team, you need a strong CFO when you're growing this.
Yeah, of course.
Somebody from international market. But great product.
Okay, yeah.
I like that you showed the competition, but I think that you didn't even scratch the surface, because invoicing is just one of the most crowded markets out there, because every single web agency has their own thing that they're working on. And how are you going to be differentiating from this?
Well, the thing is that usually it's either invoicing or calculating the taxes. So there's none of the rivals have both in their products.
Basically, why we started this project, okay? Because I'm a freelancer myself, and just a few weeks ago I was looking for something like this myself, and there is nothing like this out there. Basically, I need a very simple tool, because if I know accounting, so yeah, there are a lot of systems. But if you don't know accounting and you don't care about that, you don't just want to write invoices and get your taxes paid, then there is no such tool like that at the moment.
Congratulations on the great product. Agne, you, when you are presenting things, you are so passionate about it. What is your background? Where do you work, and how did you came up with this idea?
It's not my idea, it's my friend's idea, and I'm studying finances, so I know all this stuff. So yeah.
Thanks. And good luck to you guys.
Please, greener.
It is given. Hi everyone, and we're Team the Greener, and we've discovered there's a need in the global market for people to consume responsibly and locally. You're lucky because you're sitting here and you don't have that problem because you're not citizens of a big city. But let us tell you a story.
Let's jump in Tara's shoes. She's a smart consumer who just moved to Hackney. At the moment, she knows just several businesses that supply bread and milk. But she also needs her bike to be fixed and to buy a vintage dress. Via Bit Greener, Sara is able to find what she needs and to participate in a community of smart consumers.
In short, Bit Greener is guiding smart consumers to local businesses. Dear investors, I talked to you yesterday and we know that you have loads of questions to us. So we decided to answer them for you. What we have done. So far we also built a prototype and we have 15 businesses that signed up in the already mentioned Hackney area in London. What is our business model? Our business model is simple. Businesses subscribe to our service and gain their window on the web or mobile services. How we get businesses? To begin with, we're working door to door and selecting them manually. And we are hoping that when we grow, community will allow to crowdsource the sign-up process. How do we scale? We scale area by area, adding other areas in the big cities or moving to another cities and creating the community there. And why we need money? Because our developers are hungry, and because we want to accelerate quick, and we want to go to those actual places, meet the consumers and customers, and test our assumptions and create a great product. And of course, use the lean model to see if it works. So, for the end, just to remind you, is your guide to sustainable city living, brought to you by the team of 4 wonderful people, Mindaugas, Justas, Justinas, and me. Thank you.
And question?
Thank you. Once again, what is your business model?
Businesses subscribe to our service and pay a monthly fee to participate in the platform, and we help to attract customers to them.
To attract the users.
One of the ways is to invite local people, kind of via advertising and word of mouth, and of course the other way is to via inviting the customers of the actual businesses that want to kind of share their consumers.
And what is the area? What is the area are you going to launch a project?
It's Hackney in East London, where Olympic Games are happening this year. So we're hoping to launch before the Olympics to get the buzz there, and then we're going to adding other areas in London like Brixton or Croydon. And we're starting in Copenhagen at the end of the month.
Are you staying there, or you just
I just came back from London. Just came back from London.
Oh, lucky you. There's a nice weather there. That's what I know.
It's beautiful.
One question?
How much money do you want for this? What is the amount of investment you need?
To begin with, we actually need around 30,000, which is currency. And we're hoping that for 3 months we can go straight to the locations, and test it kind of door to door and speak to the customers and launch and scale products there, everyone in different areas. So we need.
So you will need to pay salaries for your marketing guys and sales guys in London.
To begin with, will be our own sales guys and our marketing guys because we need to know the customer best and before we outsource the services.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, no more questions. Thank you. Print cloud.
Good evening. Good evening, everyone. My name is Antanas. Please welcome my friend engineer Eimantas and my friend engineer Vygas. Please, applause. Okay. And today we'll be talking about printing. I'm a student myself and I have this problem. Sometimes I don't know what to do with my paper, how to print it. Whether I go to Copy One, service provider which copies and prints paper for 10 cents per copy, or maybe I should buy my own printer, or maybe there are place where do it even cheaper. So we are trying to solve this problem, and we found out that most of the students at universities have this problem that they have to wait 5 or 10 minutes during the rush hours to print any paper. And please show us the second slide. Okay. Good job. And we made a survey. We asked almost 300 users, 300 students, and we found out that almost half of them has to wait 5 minutes, and 50% of them has to wait 10 minutes, and they all the time stuck with this USB drive and so on. So what we did is a website. Could you open our website? What is with microphone? Show us the gold. Okay. So this is cloud solution for printing. We made this big button which is hard to miss, and you could press it and slide down and choose a file. Choose a PDF file, let's say, which is demo over there, not Dropbox, demo, okay. And press open, slide down, and here you have this map of printers around you, and you have this code, and you know that you have this balance of your money, and you can print 103 papers, and you find that printer which is closest to you. In this case, we come here to Vyga. He made this terminal, and basically, wherever you go to any printer on the map, and you enter this code. In this case, 4. Oh no, okay. 4, 7, 6, 8. No, okay. And wait a minute. Wait for it. And basically, okay, it runs. Yeah, please applause it. Our system works. So everybody with laptops in the room could print your paper now and slide. So this is the paper which was printed using the cloud. Please check this out. And yeah, the business, the last slide. So what we want to do is to shut down Copy One, and how we do this is basically we will find a company which provides like Konica Minolta. They print for 40 cents per copy, but for a big amount, and we will gather all the students together to make a big amount of paper and offer that low price. And we will take, let's say, 3 cents for bringing the customer and without no lines and for 50% cheaper, so good offer I think, and we make a bunch of money. So that's the idea. I hope you like it. Questions?
Okay, who is the first one?
So, have you analyzed the competitor? Are you really going to kill this copy one? Maybe you should like partner with them.
This Friday when I pitched this idea, in the audience there was a Gideus, he was the owner of Copy One. I said the same thing, that we will shut them down. So we will meet next week, but he is a lucky guy, he has a chance.
And what questions?
Yes. Actually, just about the code. I just need to enter the code to the terminal in order to print. Is there any possibility if I get some others code and then I print some other material, but I'm not the owner of this?
No.
So okay, no, but how you will manage it? You will have some login things or what?
The code would be longer with letters and it will be harder to guess it if you like. It would be secure, or we will enter barcode or wherever as a solution.
Thank you.
Have you ever tried to count how much costs paper? One list of paper. What's the cheapest price for paper here in Lithuania?
Well,
Konica Minolta prints paper for 4 cents.
We're talking about paper price, not about printing price. What's the price for one list of paper? A4.
Sheet of paper.
Sheet of paper.
Do you know?
Yes.
How much?
2.5 cents per paper.
Okay, so it's cheaper than Copy One anyway.
We're talking about clean list of paper. Where is the list? Where is the list?
We will print those papers.
Yeah, and how much it costs to print on clean list of paper? 1 cent?
4 cents.
Wait a second.
Okay.
The clean list costs 2.5 cents. Clean list, without any toner, without anything.
Okay.
You will print for 1 cent per one list? If you print for 4 cents, then it comes like...
We are no. We won't buy this printers. Basically, we will find partners and we will find like company which already prints, and we will bring those customers to them. We are not planning to buy
I
printers.
will try to explain to you in your native language.
Okay.
Much easier for you.
Okay.
Vienas tuščias lapas popieriaus kainuoja 2,5 centų. Jūs sakot, kad jūs spausdinsit už 4 centus. Kas jums spausdins ir dar uždirbs? Kas jums spausdins už 1 centą, kur įeina ir toneris, ir printerio eksploatacija ir visa kita. Ar jūs šnekat apie tai, kad spausdinsit už 6,5-7 centus, kiek jums kainuos popierius, plus 4 centų už spausdinimą?
Aš irgi paaiškinsiu jūsų gimtąją kalbą. Mes neplanuojam patys jūsų pinti, planuojam surasti kompaniją. Tokių kompanijų, kurios teikia spausdinimo paslaugas per ne viena ir ne dvi, ir dirbti su jais, jiem atvesti klientą. Šiuo atveju studentus. Tarkim, jie pastato spausdintuvo verslo centre ar universitete ir tu įmatai žemėlapį. Mes prijungiam jį prie mūsų sistemos, ateina studentas į kodas ir per mokėjimo daitus susimokėjęs pasimokėjus.
Jūs šnekate apie Konica Minolta, kuri jums gali suteikti spausdinimo paslaugą be popieriaus kainos už 4 centus. Klientas atsineš savo popierių.
Ne, tai popierius bus.
Bet tai yra papildomi kaštai.
Ar popieriaus kainos skaičiuoti 4 centus? Ne, tai galim paskaičiuoti, galim dabar visi daugia biznio planą padaryti.
Aš suprantu, kad yra, tarkim, spausdina Copy One už 12 centų, tu su jais pasirašęs sutartį, nuo jų numuši ten keletą centų ir padarai pigiau ir plius užsiimti ten kelis centus savo, tiesiog numuši kainą atvesdamas klientus ir savo pasienį dalį.
Labai sutinku, bet jūsų 4 centų biznio planas tikrai neišėjo.
Ne, tai 4 centai mes ten, nu, jie už tiek spausdina.
Žiūrėk, dabar taip, čia yra spausdinant kaina, ne 4 centai.
Ačiū, pratęsim diskusiją paskui. And the last thing, yeah? Not the last. 10 rupees.
Vienas. So, tend is a short way to tender. By the way, I must say that tender is not the word about how you make sweet love to your woman. I mean, one guy, Norwegian businessman, we tried to pitch him an idea, and we explained him that there is also an English business term for public open offer. So, most of you probably know that the government organizations or government companies buy services or products by putting tenders, so that suppliers can participate and give the best solution. In this way, we want to bring this practice into B2B sector. In that way, it saves time, because you don't have to go to every separate supplier. It's also cost effective. You can get more relevant offers, and of course it brings transparency into the buying process. Actually, when we came, we thought it was a simple idea and simple project, but when we started to think of that, we saw it's just the peak of an iceberg. So what we done during this weekend, we did analysis of the current market, and we saw that it's already there are some projects which are already open and offer this kind of services, but somehow they don't function as good, and they are just not actually doing business of that, and it's not actually something happening there. So we try to indicate the problems, how we could improve our system to be better. So the first and the biggest problem, what we call this egg and chicken dilemma. When you don't have buyers, it's difficult to attract sellers to the system, and vice versa. It's a big problem, and we talked to one mentor who has the project like this, and it was quite a big struggle with that. So we thought a way, at first, to the system we should attract big companies like Achema or Kauno Grūdai, who already have the tender pages in their website. So it's a chance for them to put these tenders in our system. Also educate companies about the smart way of buying through conferences or trainings, that it's an effective way. And of course do active direct sales to present the idea to the companies and encourage them to use the platform. Of course, the second problem we notice is the user interface. The ideas, we thought what competitors or other products didn't have, it's on the landing page, there was no active tenders, so you cannot see what's actually happening. It's just the page with text, registration, and so on. And here you see already somebody wants to buy stuff, and that is kind of working. And the other idea we thought, to make it kind of real competition, to have a board where you see in the top there is a tender, buying safety shoes, quantity, and you have the sellers who place the offers, and they can, for instance, they can adjust the offers according to the competitors' orders. So it's kind of more interactive competition. Our business model would be paid subscription for the sellers, and we would also improve kind of flexible pricing, because from industry to industry it can be different pricing, like building and for instance office supplies. So it would be different. So then .lt, it's probably the smartest way of buying. Give your order, get the offer, and pick the best. Thank you.
Questions?
What do you need?
What we need? We need, of course, the platform, because we were working just with the idea, and of course needs some funding to fund the marketing part. How we will present it, because the marketing part was the weakest. It was the most tricky part to kind of show the market that it's the way how you can buy things more effectively.
So basically, you need an investor, yes?
Yes, but difficult if you ask how much, we haven't calculated actually.
How do you see the investor's part in your project? How you can share the problems, the goals, and only what money, what you expect to invest? How do you see that?
It would be, of course, good, not only the money, but for instance the knowledge. It could be a good marketer who has experience and how to, or a person who has a wide network, who knows many companies, as I said, to attract big companies first to use the service. So after you get the big ones, they place quite many tenders, so you already have the movement. So it's easier then to attract the other companies as well.
Okay, can you just explain me the technical stuff, how the data is going to appear there? For example, I have a very simple case. Actually, I need a car for the company, and I want to buy it, and I want to use your system to buy that car. Actually, what the result as a company owner, what I want, I just want to go there, get the best deal, and pay for it, and get it now. So how are you going to achieve this?
Okay. Is it working? Yeah. I understood the question. Thank you. So you register to the system. You place your order requirements for the car, color, when you want to deliver it, price range maybe, or it can be your requirements. So make it more kind of specific. And all the companies which are subscribed to the sector of automobiles, that they are interested in tenders regarding automobiles, they instantly get your request. And then they go to the system. They don't see you. You are anonymous. They just see your tender, and they place their offers.
How are you going to get those companies? You're going there personally to each car seller, each seller of furniture, each seller of printing service.
Yes.
You will go there personally and get the deal with them and put them in the system.
Probably in the beginning it will be like that. When the demand comes for the car, then we will have to facilitate that. That was troublesome, but already when you have at least two companies who are interested in using the system, there will be coming others as well, you know. So it's a chance to sell the product.
Do you understand that you need to fill this quick? How many people you need to go to each company, to each manager to convince him to come to your service? Because if you do this for a year, nobody will use your service because nobody will get the office.
So that's, yeah.
How do you manage it? How do you manage it? How many people you need to go to every company?
We have
That's why we said that we're going to use aggressive marketing campaigns. So we spread the news, we spread that we have such a thing. So eventually if we have lots of buyers, then the companies will be willing to come to us.
What is an example of aggressive marketing that you're going to use? Like,
That's what we said. First we have to educate the people that they actually need this thing. And we realized that yesterday when we tried to pitch that idea to everybody.
The aggressive marketing is that we already said that Achema Group, Kaunas Grūdai Group and other big companies have the board in the internet page. They already searching, let's say 10 video cameras, yeah? 3 cars, and so on and so on. So if I want to sell them something, I need to go every time to Achema Group tender board, yeah? And look there, and look and search what I can sell to Achema Group, yeah? So why Achema Group, Kaunas Grūdai Group, and Czech Baltic or something, very big companies, why they don't go to me, yeah, to tender and place the orders there? So that's easy. And after that, the small companies also coming. That's.
You have to tip, like a feedback. The thing that you need is not aggressive marketing, but a strong partnership. That's what you need.
That's not my term, aggressive marketing. Actually, she's owner of the website Friendly Marketing, so maybe she's angry today. I don't know.
How are you different from your competitors? Because I already know, like, 2 of them.
There is no B2B. Actually, we saw that. But it's not B2B.
Yeah, it's B2B. You can choose if you are a business.
You can open offerta.lt. We know. It is the mentor. We know him. We was talking. So we said that we are analyzing the problems. Why this doesn't start? You know. I'm always talking like that. No. So, thank you guys. Thank you.
First of all, we'd like to show you a small video. I think everybody is tired from all the presentations, so we made a little marketing video. First of all, see it, and then we will do a presentation.
Hit the lights.
You have it. New strategy. New look at the world. Now, I am ready for something new. Everything changes. With time.
Hello everybody.
Technical difficulties.
Hello everybody, my name is Castas, and I am going today to present you a virtual assistant for developing habits. It will lessen your effort to develop a new habit. So, let's go to see what it really do. Basically, you could build your own system. You could build a list of your now developing habits. And what you get also is practical info, is motivation pictures and motivational arguments why you should do this habit and sustain it, and practical tips how you can apply your habit in real life. Also, when you put this info in digitalized, you can track your progress. Also, you can get pushed by artificial intelligence. So our basic marketing plan, how we're gonna reach our customers, is vlogs, webinars, presentations at youth communities and big companies. Also, there are exhibitions such like happiness exhibition. We are concentrated our and we are going to do this on all devices, mainly on the Android, Windows, and iPhone platforms, and by making quality product partners and consultants. So I will show you some basic business opportunities. You get basic platform for free, but features are at some price. Also, we are partners. Could be some companies will provide tests, and we are talking to them what we can provide these tests through our platform. Also, we are corporate. We provide web application for them by their own information. Also, it's same advertising through back of pictures or possibilities. Some technical problems. This is questions time, and I would like to see our people. Please, Paulus, come here.
Questions, guys? Who was the first one? I'll give this.
Okay, guys. So, so basically, you are going to teach me to not lose my wallet anymore and put it in the safe pocket. Okay. So, so probably the users must be active mobile smartphone users, and like, how are you going to in this mobile application? How are you going to convince those people during those happiness festivals, or how are you going to actually bring people like me to use your application? Because now I need to have a good habit, but I simply don't have like time to to rethink my life and start using how are you going to promote it, how are you going to make this change for those people to start using you guys?
We have target audiences, so basically, as I said, we are going to reach them through webinars, presentations. So we are concentrated on USA. We have many active youth communities. We're gonna reach them first. We are trying many tools. There are like many startups doing usability for you. Also, like we providing crowdsourcing for you. For first, yeah, we gonna try third parties, but later maybe some specialists. Yeah.
So you are going to add them later.
But
in our native language, Bamsi, are you sure that's the best way to approach this app? I know that. I call
our target is USA and there's Irish surname, so it's common word for the hearing. So.
When are you planning to launch this? Because we've been talking about this for a few months. How is it going with the progress, with the prototyping?
It's good. We have like for ourselves, testing. Our dream is to have like beta testers at the beginning of May.
Thank you very much. Okay, gerai, tai aš tada grįšiu prie lietuvių kalbos. Tai viskas, buvo paskutinė komanda ir dabar noriu visus pakviesti pabūti patient ir pakviesim dabar jūsų mentorius iš vakar dienos iš tikrųjų atskirai pasitarti ir išrinkti tas 3 kategorijas ir komandą, kuri važiuos į monthly. Dabar prašom kantrybės, kokių 20 minučių pusvalandį ir grįžkime prie apdovanojimų. Ačiū.
Versliausia, ne pagal mobile inovaciją, bet iš tikrųjų, nes jau matau, jūs visi galite uždirbti daug pinigų. Tai jūs žinot, aš, Telesoftas, mes pradėjom eksportuoti savo paslaugas 2004 metais ir pradėjom nuo Anglijos firmų. Ir mes dirbam Londone 2006 metų ir šiais metais tikrai labai daug darysim vasarą su olimpiniam žaidynėm. Dėl noriu įteikti savo prizą mobile kategorijai paneliai Monikai Katkutei ir Prasidį Krinai.
Komandos nare.
Labai prašau ir 1000 eurų gaus dėl visų kitų komandų. Aš tikrai noriu ir toliau bendrauti su kitom mobile komandom. Ir su Vamsiu padėsim dėl usabiličio ir dėl kitų dar yra galimybė dėl tabų gauti dar. Tai kam reikia dar gali tokio loterijos būdu atsirinkti, kam reikia, tai va. Gerai, tai kaip, šiandieną šį vakarą būsiu. Kas nori gauti tabų, gali ateiti pas manęs.
Vienu galvos skausmu mažiau ir noriu pakviesti antros kategorijos palaikytojus transpienėms, jie atstovauja, kurį vardins.
Labas vakaras. Kaip ir minėjo Justas, aš esu iš Transparency International Lietuvos skyriaus. Mes esam tokios tarptautinės pilietinės visuomenės organizacijos, pirmaujančios kovoje su korupcija nacionalinis skyrius Lietuvoje. Ir aš pradėti norėčiau angliškai, nes angliškai rašė vienas mano mėgstamiausių rašytojų toks Markas Tvanas. The best way of getting ahead is getting started. Tai su tuo noriu pasveikinti su pirma visus startuprius, kurie čia šį vakarą susirinko. Jūs esate teisingame kelyje į priekį, jūs esate pačioj pradžioje. Nemėgindama jūsų kantrybės, trumpai pristatysiu kriterijus, pagal kuriuos mes išsirinkome komandą, kurią šį vakarą nusprendėme apdovanoti. Tiesa, tai net nėra apdovanojimas, tai veikiau yra investicija, nes tai yra komanda, kurios tiktais mes tikime. Tikimės ieškojom komandos, kurios ilgalaikis tikslas sutaptų su mūsų organizacijos tikslu. Tai yra komanda, kuri norėtų ir galėtų prisidėti prie labiau informuotos, labiau įsitraukusios ir labiau pilietinės visuomenės kūrimo. Tuo pačiu ieškojome komandos, kuri turėtų aišku trumpalaikį tikslą ir kuris būtų, atleiskite vėl už anglikonizmą, highly deliverable, kurios sėkmę mes galėtume pamatuoti ir kuriai šita mūsų investicija taptų tuo vienu laipteliu, kurio jiems trūksta prie projekto įgyvendinimo. Todėl norėčiau čia pakviesti Igną Rubitką ir mano Seimas.lt komandą. Tuo pačiu, kadangi gavau mikrofoną, tai norėčiau pasakyti, kad mes visada laukiame ir ieškome žmonių, kurie turi gerų pilietinių idėjų. Esame visada pasiruošę bendradarbiauti, todėl bet kuris iš čia esančių žmonių, kuris galvoja, kad turi idėją vertą dėmesio, labai kviečiu rašyti mums laiškus, užsukti svečius, skambinti ir ieškosime būdų, kaip galime padėti.
Trečiasis galvos skausmas, tai žalioji arba eko arba viskas, kas su raide Ž, reiškia KTU prizas ir prorektorė Asta Pundzienė.
Pavyzdžiui, irgi žalias. Bet man atrodo, čia trūksta dar vienos kategorijos prizų. Dar ir už gerą idėją, nes kaip Kauno technologijos universitetas Energy from the Sky, man atrodo, tikrai verta idėja apdovanojimo, to labiau, kad technologinė universitetas turi misiją ir viziją iš tikrųjų prisidėti prie to, kad startupai būtų kuo labiau technologiniai ir kad ne tik tai IT, bet ir visų kitų technologijų, tai tarpe mechanikos, telematikos ir visų kitų galų. Ir sakant, kai kurios aš pati dar mokausi. Tai ilgai diskutavom, kam skirti prizą, visgi, kad būtų technologijos ir būtų arčiau gyvendinimo. Tai reiškia, kad matytųsi ta sėkmė verslo gana arti. Na ir priėjom išvados, kad visais atžvilgiais mes džiaugiamės sveikindami Never Future.
Dabar čia ne tik vienintelis dalykas, dar Startup Monthly kolektyvas irgi paliko žinutę apie tai, kad jūs iš tikrųjų esat visų manimų, reiškia, stipriausia komanda. Ir tokiu būdu jūs dar nori pakviesti važiuoti į Startup Monthly Vilnius. Tai jūsų antrasis prizas. Noriu padėkoti komandai ir norime pakviesti merą tarti irgi keletą žodžių. Tai perduodu mikrofoną.
Tai ačiū Justinai, ačiū visą auditoriją, prorektoriui Estai, Vaidui, Donatui, Marijui, kurie taip aktyviai ir inertingai mane kvietė čia. Aišku, turėjau įsipareigojimų žmonai ir vaikams šį savaitgalį. Ir tie weekendai pas mane dabar truputį kitokie. Bet norisi kaip tik pabėgti nuo visų rūpesčių ir nuo visų įsipareigojimų. Bet kaip jau ne pirmą kartą irgi lankausi šiame renginyje, aš pritariu prorektoriui, mes su Justinu šnekėjom, išties dar reikia vienos ir miesto nominacijos. Ir aš tikrai pasirengęs, kada artimiausias startupas ar weekendas bevyks, tai miestas tikrai, jeigu miestas neišgalės, tai privalės meras išgalėti ir įsteigti tokią nominaciją. Labiau kai kurie vakar irgi vis tiek vienaip ar kitaip patys susirado mane patį ir kai kurios projektus, kai kurias idėjas pristatė, tai būtų dėl duobių ir taip toliau. Ir iš tiesų viskas tikrai, aš visas pažangės technologijas vertinu ir priimu. Ir jeigu jos dar padėtų šiek tiek ir pinigų miesto biudžete pagausinti, tai būtų iš ties labai faina, nes mes visi siekiame, kad mūsų miestas atrodytų gražesnis, o suprantame, kad turime susidėlioti kaip ir universitetas, turime prioritetus. Ir vis tik, pavyzdžiui, klausinėja, kada Laisvės alėja bus pradėta renovuoti ir panašiai, sakau, šiemet, sorry, yra Girstučio plaukimo baseinas, Juozapavičiaus prospektas ir Panemunės tiltas, bet ateis laikas ir Laisvės alėjai. Tai, kai pastatėme Žalgirio areną, irgi užtruko 3 metus, ateis laikas ir duobėms. Aišku. Ne, iš tikrųjų, jeigu aš nenoriu ten aiškinti visų peripetijų ir taip toliau, kiek mes to akcizo sumokam į nacionalinį biudžetą, kiek gauname procentų ir taip toliau, viskas tas aišku, ten visi pilamės kurą, kuris brangsta ir kur jau greit privers važinėti elektromobiliais ar kažko kitu. Bet vienaip ar kitaip judame į priekį ir aš tikrai pasiruošęs bendradarbiauti su kiekvieną idėją, todėl tikrai kitam weekendui, kur jisai bebūtų, gal ir nebūtinai Kaune, bet mūsų miesto nominacija tikrai bus, nes turint tokius universitetus kaip Kauno technologijos universitetas, kuris vienas lyderiaujančių Lietuvoje, tiesiog pabėgti nuo įsipareigojimų nėra kaip. Tai sėkmės jums visiems, ačiū už jūsų entuziazmą, už jūsų idėjas, iš tikrųjų paaukoti visą weekendą, tai yra didžiulė vertybė. Sėkmės.
Tai viskas. Va, pažadas, kad palaiko. Tai viskas, trumpai tiek. Ir visų pirma, labai noriu padėkoti mūsų mentoriam, gerų plojimų jiems. Ačiū, kad buvot, ačiū už kantrybę, už laiką, už viską, jūs esat nuostabus. Dabar gausiai paplokite patys savo, nes jūs buvote tikrai žvaigždė. Didžiulės padėkos visiems rėmėjams, be kurių čia nieks nebūtų įvykę. Ačiū. Ir komandai, kuri visą laiką išliko šešėlėje, bet stengiasi užtikrinti, kad viskas vyktų, funkcionuotų ir iš tikrųjų vyktų. Tai labai ačiū komandai. Ir paskutinis dalykas, svarbiausia šį vakarą, vynas yra nuoje patalpoje.